spent $500 at Sephora and $500 at Ulta on a full face of makeup. And so I'm gonna be doing half of my face in Sephora, the other half in Ulta, and we're gonna see which one's better. Let's do it. So first up on the Ulta side, I have this Red Rescue face primer, and this is a color correcting face primer. I have some rosacea, so my cheeks are usually red. They look like kind of fine right now, but this in theory should help. Oh my God. It looks like Shrek boogers. It looks like it came from Dwayne. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, interesting. I can't say I've ever used green primer, but there's a first for everything. It actually does feel really good. I think I might have used a lot, but like, that's fine. Okay, that actually feels really luscious. And now also from Ulta Beauty, I got the Inner Glow Illuminating Lotion. So this kind of reminds me of like the L'Oreal like Glowtion that's really popular. Ooh, I don't know how much to use. So I'm also just using this as kind of like a primer. Oh my God, I'm literally glowing. Wait, I'm a big fan of this. I feel like it's cute. Hopefully the makeup looks nice on top of it, because if not, we're cooked. All right, next up on the Ulta Beauty side, we have this Velvet Matte Full Coverage Foundation 12-hour wear. Why would I ever wear this for 12 hours? Oh God, why does it feel like that? It feels like paint, like actually acrylic paint. I actually put on way too much, I can already tell. Okay, so it's a little too light for me. Okay, I mean, I feel like it blended out pretty easily, and it does look incredible. A little pale, but still good. Now hopping over to our Sephora side, we have the Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. So this is kind of the opposite of what Ulta was giving us. I don't know how much to use, so we're gonna start there. Now this one is not thick. It's very watery. And it also smells interesting. It smells like alcohol. This one I feel like is definitely closer to my skin color. It's not as pale as the Ulta side. Well, I did most of it with my hands, but I think I also want to hit it with the brush just to make sure it's all blended in. So here's the Sephora and here's the Ulta. I think I'm gonna say Sephora wins the foundation round because that side looks a lot better to me. Next. Now we're gonna go in with some concealer. So here's the one I got from Ulta. Now that I'm looking at it, it says it's a color correcting concealer. And this is the only concealer I got. Hopefully it does what we need it to do, but it does look a little pink, so I'm kind of scared. I really like the little shape of the applicator. Look how cute she is. She's like a little triangle. It feels like a good consistency. Blend that out and hope that it looks decent. Okay, work. I feel like that actually looks good. I thought that was gonna ruin it actually. So I'm very happy about it. Let's go. Okay, Ulta color correcting concealer. Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. That's a lot of words, but does she work? I fear this might not be my shade, so I'm a little scared. Okay, it feels thick. Not as thick as the Ulta one, but still thick. And I'm gonna use more concealer on this side because we just used a skin tint and like not an actual foundation, because that makes sense in my mind. Oh shoot, this is very full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. Snatch up the eye. I feel like the Sephora concealer is like separating and creasing a little bit. Actually really bad. It actually looks horrible. I'm gonna say Ulta concealer wins this round because the Sephora one looks disgusting in person. Now that our base is on, we gotta snatch up the cheeks because we're looking a little flat. So I'm gonna start with this cream bronzer and I'm just gonna put it directly on my face. I feel like that's good for now. Blend that out. Why do I feel like it's not that pigmented and it just kind of like disappeared when I blended it out? Let's try a little more. Now you can at least see it, so that's good. So I also have this Pillow Puff Bronzing and Contour Cream. Let's see if this one is more pigmented. It looks a little darker. I really don't know which side is gonna end up being better. So far, I think it's the Ulta side. Okay, again, I feel like it's not like the most pigmented ever, but it was okay. This is the Pillow Puff Liquid Blush, and I'm hoping this one's cute. I have like high expectations here. Why do I want to do a lot of it? Wait, hello? Where did it go? Why are all the products disappearing when I blend them out? I put so much of it on. Okay, maybe you can tell a little bit, but it's very sheer. Now I have one final cheek product from Ulta, and that's this little cheek palette, which is so cool. There's a blush, a concealer, and then maybe a foundation shade. I'm gonna use my finger. Okay, this one feels a little thicker, so I'm hoping it'll be more pigmented. There we go. Now I can actually see it. Right, that's cute. Now, actually, I think I'm a liar and I think this is highlighter, not concealer. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. And then a little bit of this contour right there. And blend that out. Okay, and here's how our cheek is looking now. I feel like that palette did snatch her together. So definitely I like the Ulta palette better than the little Ulta glow sticks and all that stuff. Oops. Stop eating plastic. Why won't he stop eating plastic? I'm getting concerned. Everybody spam the comments with Boots is cute because he is. Okay, so my Sephora side literally looks orange. We're just gonna ignore that for now and just keep pushing along. So now on the Sephora side, I'm going in with the contour stick. If I can freaking get it open. Wait, that's actually really satisfying. Look at that. She's so shiny. Pop that on the cheek and the forehead and maybe the jawline. Okay, so the Sephora one's definitely more pigmented than the Ulta one. But now why do I just look dirty? Freaking fantastic. I also have the Sephora bronzer matte palette. And I'm just gonna grab some of that and put it in the same spots. Okay, slay. And I also have the Sephora collection blush, which look, it like says Sephora in the blush. That's actually really cool. Hopefully she's giving us pigment. Okay, it's definitely an ugly color, but it is pigmented. I guess I'm gonna say Sephora wins the cheek round because the Ulta one didn't really show up. Next, I'm in desperate need of this round and it's gonna be powder. We need some like brightening powder, some setting powder because I look disgusting right now and I don't even know if I can save it. This video is just like me being annoyed for like 15 minutes straight. Me to my enemies. Okay, so I just opened this powder. Can you see how the sponge is like yellow? Why does the sponge look like it's dirty? Well, I'm still gonna use it because I don't care. So starting on our Ulta side, I have this like white powder. This is just Ulta Beauty Collection finishing powder. So I'm hoping if I put some of this like under my eyes, what the heck? Why is there a line? I look like I tried to bake a cake and it went horribly wrong. Girl, maybe if I use a brush. Okay, maybe a brush works a little better. All right, I'm also gonna try, this is the color correcting setting powder. So this one looks a little pink, so I'm hoping it will look cute. Okay, wait, I actually feel like this is good. I want to do like a lot of powder because I just like don't trust whatever the heck was going on underneath this. The first powder had me concerned, but I think we were able to snatch it up. Definitely the color correcting powder over the finishing powder because as Lord once said, what was that? Okay, now here's the powder I got from Sephora. Can you see the word Sephora? Look how cute the powder is. We got some on here and we're just gonna go right here. Okay, perfect. So it's literally yellow. I'm gonna try the other side. Okay, the other side's definitely better. Why is it literally orange and so cakey? All right, I'm gonna say Ulta powder definitely wins, but not by much. Now doing the brows on the Ulta side, I'm gonna start with this brow tint. Wait, I feel like this is a really good shade match for me. That's like the exact color of my eyebrow. I'm gonna like brush it through and see if I can like rescue it. Girl, are you kidding me? Look at that eyebrow. Literally, how did this happen? I'm gonna use this brow pencil on the end a little bit. Okay, that's a good color, I think, too. Great, so every product has not been pigmented up until this point, and like one swipe of the eyebrow product gave me like a Sharpie brow. Now, I bought, this is like a wax pencil. I had never heard of this before, so obviously, you know, I had to buy it. I'm assuming you just like put it in your eyebrow and then like brush it maybe. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, okay, that wax, it's like not moving now. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of cute. I also got brow gel, but like, girl, does she need any more product? Definitely not. Now let's do my Sephora eyebrow. This is the skinniest pencil I've ever seen in my life. What I'm gonna do is, there's also a little spoolie. We're gonna brush my eyebrows up, perfect, and use this pencil and fill in the sparse areas. I also like need to do my eyebrows so bad. Definitely going in with a lighter hand on this side. Blend that with the spoolie. Like that might be enough. Now we got the Sephora Shape and Set Clear Brow Gel. Oh, what an interesting little brush we got here. Like, what is even going on here? Maybe to like smooth it down. Honestly, I like the Ulta products better. I just wish I knew how to use them. But the brow wax pencil and like the actual brow pencil are good, just not the brow tint. The brow tint is way too freaking dark and like I can't control it. So I would not recommend that one. I guess I'm gonna pick Ulta, but the Sephora one was like fine. So I don't know. Now we're going in on the eyes. I have this little palette from Ulta. Color Snack. Okay. Very light, but that's okay. A little bit underneath as well. It's definitely there. Let me see, what does this look like? That almost looks identical. Perfect. I don't want to use that. So this is the Ulta Beauty Jelly Eyeshadow. I'm excited about this. Here's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna use my finger and I guess put that on my eyelid. Okay, wait. That's kind of cute. That's really good, actually. I like the jelly. And now the packaging on this one, I'm so obsessed with. And now this is is a gel chrome eyeshadow. So I'm gonna try that on top also. Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy. Look at that. That's iconic, actually. It is burning a little bit. Why is it burning? Now, I also got this liquid eyeliner, and I think it's like a little bit sparkly, so I'm gonna put it underneath. Oh my God, wait. Why am I kind of slaying? Now, I'm gonna let that dry, and we're gonna try out the Sephora side. Here's the palette I got from Sephora. Ooh. It honestly has kind of similar colors to our Ulta one. So I'm gonna start with the kind of like lighter brown shade and just put that on the crease, a little bit underneath. Now grabbing some of that darker brown and doing the same thing. Now we also got kind of like a red-ish shade in there that I'm gonna use as well because I just want to use every color that's in there. I'm getting a few crumbs under my eyes, so I'm not loving that. Okay, wow, I feel like that went 0 to 100 really quick. Now I have a little bit of the shimmer. Oh, holy crap. That's a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be, which is a good thing. Now going in with that glitter. Okay, and here's how our Sephora side is looking. Now popping back over to the Ulta side, I have my eyeliner and mascara. This is a felt tip liner. So I'm just gonna make like a little tiny wing, I think. This eyeliner is actually so good because the tip is so teeny tiny that you can make the line so thin, and I think it looks incredible. And now for mascara, I bought two different ones. I got a regular Maximum Lashes, and then I also got the Ulta Beauty tubing mascara. I personally really have been into tubing mascaras recently, but I'm gonna start with our non-tubing mascara first. This is a really fat mascara brush. That usually means it's tea though. It works good on the top, but because the brush is so fat, I don't even know if I can do it on my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna open up our tubing mascara and like see what her tea is. Okay, yeah, this one's built a lot different. This is like smaller and a lot straighter. The Ulta tubing mascara and the liquid liner are very tea. They were really, 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 really good. Look at that, slaying. And also from Ulta, I got this Whoopsie eyeliner corrector. And so this is if you like make a mistake with your liner, which I did smudge it underneath by accident. So it's like clear, and I think it's like makeup remover, but I'm not sure, but it sounded cool, so I wanted to get it. Oh my God, it took that away. So if you're bad at eyeliner, you should definitely get this because it does work and it's really, really, really cool. Ulta ate down this round. The mascara and the eyeliner remover. Finger claps, baby, they ate. Now I got a liquid liner from Sephora. This is the 12-Hour Intense Ink Felt Liner. This is in the shade Espresso. And the tip is a lot fatter than the Ulta one, so I feel like it's gonna be harder to use. Okay, wait, I actually really love this eyeliner too. Why they both kind of eat down with their liners? Or maybe I'm just the most talented ever, which is also kind of true. Now we also got the Size Up Extra Volume Large Immediate Supersized Volume Mascara. Bruh. Y'all might have seen this before. This is one of the only Sephora products that I knew existed. Let's see, does it look cute? And here's what it looks like with mascara. I don't love this mascara as much as I enjoyed the Ulta tubing mascara. So I'm gonna say Ulta wins eyeshadow and Ulta wins eyeliner and mascara. Now a little bonus product from Sephora. I got a set of Sephora lashes. Now I don't know if Ulta didn't have them or if I just didn't order them. I'm like 60% sure Ulta did not have eyelashes, so I only have one for the Sephora side. All right, let's peel that off. Grab some nasty eyelash glue. I don't feel like waiting for it to dry. Ooh, y'all like that? My Slay fan? What did you say, you want one? Well, that's crazy because it is available right now at CindyMorgan.co and you can get one for yourself and we can twin. So go check it out. Let's attempt to put this on. Wait, that style of lash is gorgeous, actually. Now, next up, we have lips. And once again, why did I order 4 lip products from Ulta to do half of my lip? The math ain't mathing. Okay, this is some sort of lip stain. A red lip stain. Why on earth would I order that? Right? Like, look how cute the packaging looks. It looks like an actual marker. I fear that's not gonna complement our look, so I don't think I'm gonna do that one. But I did get this lip pencil, so I'm just gonna line my lips with this. Oh, I think that's a really good color for me, actually. Okay, I think that's good. And then I also got this Jelly Gloss Lip Gel. I don't exactly know what this is gonna look like, but let's do that on top. It's really sparkly. It actually matches the eye really well. Why do I not wear like sparkly lip gloss more? I feel like it's so cute. And then I also got a lip oil from Ulta. So I might pop a little bit of that on as well. Ooh, it's like flavored. It's like watermelon or something. I actually really like that. Okay, now I'm going in with my lip liner from Sephora and kind of doing the same thing. And somehow I think they're very similar colors. I like that a lot. And then what is this? Beige Sparkle. And I guess this is just like a lipstick. Here's what she looks like. Put that on top. Oh, I really like that color as well. And here's what the lip looks like. So here's both sides. What do we think? Definitely different vibes going on. Both cute. It was a trust the process for sure. But I'm gonna have to say that the winner to me is the Ulta Beauty side. Sorry, Sephora. Let me know which side was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching and watch another video. YouTube thinks you'll like this one. Bye, guys.